Hey guys, whether you're at the beginning or near the end of this podcast, I wanted to talk to you about Anchor real quick. If you've been interested in making a podcast, you definitely need to check out Anchor. For one, it's free. Two, you can get it both on your mobile phone or your computer, and you can edit and do everything you need on both of those devices with easy access. Anchor does help you distribute your podcast to multiple platforms so everyone can listen, and you can make easy money at no minimum listenership. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey guys, this is Tommy.
And Adam, and we run the Ravens Flock group of alliances.
And we are here just to talk about Marvel Strike Force and all of life's matters, so we hope you enjoy. Hello, people! Another podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't sound as excited as I wanted to be, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, well.
It's okay.
We're doing this podcast at a different hour, but we will upload at the same time, so no one will know.
A very different hour for both of us. So it's going to be.
Yeah.
It is 4:46 a.m. for me.
And it's 2 p.m. for me. The sun lights out, and I'm doing a podcast.
Yeah, when we're done, the sun will be coming out for me, but it's okay.
And it would have set for me.
I'm a vampire.
Don't let the sun.
There you go. There you go.
Do you remember that song?
Vaguely, but I'm not a stranger to it. Boy.
I'm gonna get flack for singing now, that's for sure, because my voice sucks when it comes to singing.
It's okay. None of us are top notch. That's why we don't have albums. If we had albums, we wouldn't even be doing this, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. It would be cool if we were doing this and we had albums. That means, celebrities play Marvel Strike Force.
I'm gonna play a Marvel Strike Force. Okay. So So Marvel Strike Force. So we have a few things. Ooh, my voice went high. I don't like that. We have an update that came out a few days ago on the 11th.
Well,
it wouldn't have been. Yeah, it wouldn't have been that far off. But if I decided to do this podcast at, yesterday before midnight, I could have at least said that yesterday. But 2 days now. But we do have updates. They're just a couple of days old. There's not. You shouldn't be yawning. It should be me yawning. You're gonna get me sleeping. So we do have we have a few updates. Not a whole lot. Most of it is centered around.
Just for your information, that wasn't a yawn. That was an enthusiastic sigh. I'm excited for this. So.
Yeah. Times. I apologize. I'm not gonna go and fix that because I want everyone to know my mistake.
So. Good. Yeah, exactly.
So this update is mostly centered around Sinister 6 that's coming up. We're gonna see nothing but Sinister 6 stuff coming up. It's gonna be a very interesting thing. I still wish Swarm wasn't part of this, but he is, so whatever. Anyways, away from Swarm, because I feel like that's going to be something I'm going to be bringing up for a while. We have Sinister Assembly. That is the new. Was that just the event, right? It's just the event itself.
It's a milestone event, but don't get excited. It's not for him. They're not going to be giving shards of Dr. Octopus away.
Not the one.
So it's based around him, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's getting us ready for what's to come. Is basically what it is.
You have first the Doctor's Orders milestone, and I am being pedantic by searching to see whether or not Dr. Octopus was a medical doctor. Because if he was just a PhD, then why was he giving orders? You know what I mean? I don't like the name
power?
like that.
I don't know.
Because the way they worded that, so I'm just being pedantic. But no, yeah, the doctor's office, fuck it. The doctor's orders milestone. You're going to be earning Sinister. You'll earn credits to open assembly orbs. The assembly orbs will contain orange, purple, and blue gear.
Woo!
So I'm thinking it's going to be similar to the war orbs, but Sinister orbs instead, or assembly orbs. So they might contain different stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be gear. Who's
Yeah.
not gonna want to not want any gear, especially orange gear for any of the the
Mm-hmm.
normal orange gear, maybe purple, because some of us some people might have just unlocked Emma Frost. I almost said Emma Stone again. Emma Frost.
Yeah,
So they got her. Maybe some got Maw, because
maybe.
that just happened too. So
Mm-hmm.
blues and purples
True.
will be helpful. I mean, at
I'm
this point,
building my
if you're a vet, oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Most vets are probably already have a surplus of blues for sure. I mean,
Yeah. Mm.
we don't need blues, We
Well, actually, no. For at least for my stance, I mean, when I'm building a character, I always end up running out of my blue gear first, and then I have to start like farming for it because I don't know. I don't go after blue gear when I'm going after rewards. You know what I mean? Like
see. I don't grab them
I don't,
either. They just
I don't,
come
I
to
don't,
me.
I don't open the blue gear orbs in war and the war orbs. I don't.
Hmm
Yeah, I
I
don't
only
know. So I always end up running out of that stuff
I
because
only
it's not
open the
something I've
orange
done
ones
for.
unless there's
Yeah.
like purple gear or something like that I need. Or wait, is it purple? No, it is just blue. I
No,
don't
the
remember.
purple I don't bother
Um,
with purple because we get that from the raids. But
yeah, no, I don't.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, wait, what do I open? No, I only open the purple. Oh, here I go again.
the
God damn
orange
it!
ones.
I only open the orange ones. If
Ones.
only
There we
I
go.
could speak correctly. No, blues have always just. I just always got in blues. I mean, I can use
Mhm.
I can use the max blues for a character, and I still have a surplus.
Mhm.
Um, I'm
Right.
just. It's just nice to not run out of them. So yay for me! But I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some out there who don't need them, and then there's going to be some that do need them. So hey, blues and purples and oranges are
And I hope they.
orange gears.
No, and I really hope they're gonna give us mini uniques. You know, with this. I doubt they will, but if they do, that'll be cool.
I don't
So we
know.
can.
Scopely's not getting that money right now. They're probably going to release some of
Yeah.
those uniques in a purchase pack because
Right.
they've been going that route lately, and even
Hmm.
even some of the characters that they're releasing, you would see some come up for $15, and they were like 45 shard unlocks, or even just a good amount of shards in
Hmm.
general. But now they're all hitting $30 for me
Right.
in the states. It's like
Yeah, that's
you
why
guys
that's another,
suck.
and that's a point of contention, more controversy. I don't know if you heard about the whole. They haven't actually named it in the community, but what they did is they repriced those orbs for Electro, and people on Android had to buy them for $30, but people with iPhones bought them for $25.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
So they were
There was
testing,
our
you know.
Discord was blowing up.
Yeah,
Man, they they say we were testing, but really what
yeah,
they mean is, we
we
fucked up.
fucked up.
So, but no, it was a
Yeah.
test. We were just wanting to test. And this is how I'm assuming they speak. So we just wanted to
Yeah.
test the consumers of Apple and Android, and
Yeah, but if it was a test, then they have a successful. A lot of people still bought it for 30, and then they realized, shit, we got swindled.
if people are buying for 60, they're gonna buy for 30.
Yeah.
I mean, when
So,
there ain't no test, they fucked up. They just don't want to say
yeah.
it. Admit to your
So,
mistakes.
so that happened. As well, we're gonna get the hunting ground milestone. It doesn't. It just gives us sinister credit. So again, it goes back to the assembly orbs, I assume. Um. Yeah.
For the versus battles.
Mm-hmm.
So I
With
still
versus
haven't done any
battles.
of them.
So
I
I don't
know I
know how,
should.
because I've been slogging through this weekend one that they've been releasing just so I can get those 10 red star orbs. Oh man, that's so annoying. It's like half the people don't even want, like, I don't know. The drafting process takes so much time. To go through the whole thing takes like, I don't know, 10 minutes a match.
I think it also takes a little bit longer too, depending on someone's network.
Ugh.
Like sometimes
Then-
maybe theirs is just not loading as quick when it's switching to the next person to select.
Yeah.
Like
And then
I've
also-
noticed that.
Yeah. No, but there are some people that just, they start it and then they walk away and they go make coffee and they have a nap. And they just let the timer run out and auto choose and auto play and I don't know.
That sounds like one of that sounds like my Overwatch matches. They join a queue,
Mm-hmm.
it starts, and then they're AFK. So hey, it happens in all this bullshit. So
Yeah.
play your game. If you're gonna go take a shit, then take the phone with you, or eat, or your coffee, or whatever. God damn it.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm not
So-
mad. I'm just saying.
So really, I'm checking now to see if this guy actually is a medical doctor, because we have the legendary event, and that's named Surgical Strike. So was he an actual doctor?
Or maybe because he's a doctor and he has the tentacles and they can slice and dice you. I've been saying slice and dice a lot lately because I rewatched The Dark Knight Returns, the animated movie,
Okay.
and the mutants are in there, and that one guy's like, "Yeah, slice and dice," and that's in my head right now. So
Mhm.
I'm going to assume that that's what it means. He has his tentacles, and he could slice and dice with them. I mean, I don't
Yeah, but
know.
it's not going to be it's not going to be a surgical strike, is it? And no, by the way, I just checked. He is a nuclear physicist. So it means he's a PhD. He's not an MD. So they should stop with the whole medical doctor references here.
Imagine if
You know?
Dr. Octopus was in The Big Bang Theory. That show
Exactly.
would have ended very quickly because everyone would probably
Very
be
quickly.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
So
mean, hey,
yeah, he's
I think it could just be because of the claws. It could either cut them or just pull their
this is
skin
two
off of
times.
them. I
No,
mean,
don't make excuses for them. They just saw the term doctor and they just think medical doctor. So
hey,
doctor's
they
orders,
could call
surgical
someone
strike.
Doctor. They could call someone Doctor Death, and it's only because he's had multiple accidents on the operating table.
Hmm?
Not
Yeah, but I mean
actually.
that means that dude has a medical degree. But don't get me started on Doctor Doom. I don't know about
Yeah,
his
I don't.
qualifications.
I don't got much. But if you think about it, most of the villains are doctors
Mhm.
in some form, unless.
Doctors or misters. Some people are not educated enough.
Well, yeah, okay, that's a good point. So, I mean,
Except Mr. Fantastic, which is weird because he definitely had a PhD.
yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but he was smart,
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we could talk about other non-educated villains like Electro.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
coming out, also in the Blitz coming up. So hey,
Yep.
she's not a
Mhm.
doctor. She's just electrifying.
Yep.
Shocking, isn't it?
How funny would it be if she was a doctor and she doesn't get named Dr. Electro? She just
If
goes
you
by
heard
Electro.
if you heard my silence, it's because I didn't have anything to say or add. If I found out she was a doctor, I'd probably be more upset at the fact that she is a doctor
Yeah.
because
No, but
I
she's
would have.
not.
Yeah, I would be very upset. So I mean,
No, she's not
you
a
know,
doctor. She was an emo child who had a not child. She was an emo fangirl of villains. And one time, the original Electro came into her apartment, and through a whole bunch of stuff, she ended up dying and then getting cloned and then taking over the mantle because when she got cloned, she ended up having the DNA had his DNA in the whatever they used to clone her because she kissed him, and that's why she took
oh,
over. Yeah, then she killed the original Electro and she became Electro 6 years
oh.
ago. So
Well, that's a
yeah,
nice story about love. It's probably a better story than Twilight. So
probably yeah.
I
So
didn't
we
have to
have
bring that up.
Electro
But I did enjoy
coming.
it.
Electro's coming in the Blitz, and Carnage will come before her.
If anyone still needs Carnage, I'm sure there might still be.
Yeah, there are.
Some.
There are definitely. Especially
So,
for DD3, people want to build up Carnage now. Symbiotes are getting
yeah.
thick. So,
Yeah, yeah, they are. They're getting dummy thick. So they're going to be here soon. I don't know if I'm going to use that voice again, but
please don't.
I'm not going to make it that. Can you imagine? I just talked that all day. So Electro is going to be coming out soon, and then like in the
Honey.
back, you just hear like jazz music playing.
Honey, what's for dinner?
So.
No, just don't. Okay, so
No.
we also have a login calendar coming for 14 days. We're gonna get more Sinister credits. Mega Orb fragments, which is not that common to get, so that's cool. I'll end up getting probably 100 of Night Nurse again, but whatever.
It is nice to
Campaign
see more Sinister
credits.
stuff coming up, just because past events they
Yeah.
they don't fully cater. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they hardly have this much coming out for a specific.
Yeah, right.
It's usually just shards for characters, and
Well, I think
sometimes
they're just going on a theme basis because they're not really related to, unless when it comes to, see, doctor's orders, you get credits from daily objectives, so they're gonna shove some of those credits into your dailies. Spending campaign energy, you'll get credits for that, and blitzing, you're gonna get credits for blitzing, and you'll get for doing versus battles. And we're also going to receive. So it's named Sinister credits and the Assemble Orb, but really there's nothing to. It's just a theme that they're going around. It
Well,
really it doesn't seem to
that's what I'm saying.
benefit.
It's nice
Yeah.
that it's fully there, because there.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, we get orbs that give us gear all the time. I think
Yeah.
my main thing is that it's just nice that it's actually themed for that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I like that it's themed. That's about it. But
Yeah.
hey,
Exactly.
but going back into that, we do also have X-23 going to the War Store, which is great because you do need the X-Force team to
To
get Doc
unlock
Ock. And
medical
that
doctor.
makes
Yeah.
me even more upset because I don't have them already. And I'm not
You
gonna
know what?
fucking buy
They
shards.
really went on the opposite way of more. I mean, they can say to themselves, oh, everything is farmable before the release. So no one can complain and say that, this is a pay to gain character. I don't like saying pay to win because there's no winning in MSF. It's just
Yeah,
continuing.
I was just saying, like, I'm
Pay
just
to
not
gain.
I just wasn't ready. That's basically my complaint.
Pay to
But
obtain. So they've released Negasonic. They released her in the last Doom War campaign. Remember, the Doom War campaigns are not that easy to beat.
on Mystic 1-9.
Not Mystic. What? 4?
Oh, wait, hold on.
For Negasonic is Doom War
I'm
9. 1-9. Yeah.
yeah, Doom 1-9. Mystic was for Cable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Negasonic is Doom 1-9. My bad. Yeah, the Doom
Yeah.
campaigns are
A little tough.
they're a bitch. They're a bitch.
Yeah.
My second
So,
account, I got near the end, but I don't think I finished
I mean,
the
to
last
get
one.
Negasonic from there, okay, I understand it. There's a new legendary, whatever, fine. To get Domino, you'd have to roll the bones and hopefully get Domino out of the Blitz orb. She's not in the Blitz store. She's just an orb character like Rescue used to be.
Oh man, I had so much credit. Had so many credits at that time. I remember just buying those orbs
Yeah.
just to get a rescue at the time. And it worked
Mm,
fairly quickly
yeah.
actually. But
Now you have
yeah,
to do the same for Domino. So she's not really farmable. She's more draw of the luck of the draw kind of thing.
yeah.
Right now, X-23 is in the War Store, and you know how quickly things come around in the War Store. So she's not. So they can say truthfully that all characters are available for everybody who's playing the game. At least has the War Store unlocked, can get them, can farm, with like big quotations around it can farm for them, but not really.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
remember when I needed Sif, and I mean,
Mm.
I still need Sif shards, but when I really just wanted to get her to 5 stars at the time,
Mhm.
I didn't see anything from her for like a week. But I
Yeah.
remember some of our newer players were like, "Oh, yeah, she's been coming up every single day," and I'm like, "You fucking suck!" Like, I was like, I need the shards, man. Like,
Yeah. No, I
fuck.
remember. It's like that. So I don't think I'm getting Dr. Ock on the first run. I'm okay with that. I've made peace with it. I just don't think I'm going to get it. Maybe I'll get
Yeah,
lucky with a Mega Orb drop. If they're in the they are in the Mega Orbs, I believe. So if I get lucky with a Mega Orb drop, maybe I will. But I doubt it.
hopefully, yeah. We just have to see
Yeah.
how it's gonna go. I mean, that's really all
Exactly.
that we can do. Fucking Magneto.
Mm.
Sorry. I'm actually doing Doom 1.8 right now to see, and then Magneto just kind of fucked everything up for me. Um, but
So
yes,
I mean,
so
yeah,
we
there's
got
that.
characters coming. X-Force is gonna be, I don't know. I'm still upset about it. It's just so quick. I know they're probably like, I mean, you had all this time to get them ready. Oh, maybe, but
Mm,
we're working on other people, man. Like,
exactly.
I spread out my love. I don't like how that sounded at all. Like that didn't sound great. Anyways, a cool thing that's going to be added to these events also is we're going to be getting a small event for gold, the
Hmm.
rating gold event. So times 2
Yep,
gold rewards from the campaign nodes. I know
that's good.
sometimes it's not all that and
Hmm.
all that much, but yeah, it's still something.
Yeah,
So hopefully
right.
that helps anybody because we could really use I could really use some gold on both my accounts, like really bad.
Yeah,
But
and then we have the energy overload, which is 240 instead of 120 when you do a refresh. I'm assuming that means you have to use cores. It's not on the regular. Maybe it
I'm a,
is. It's
I'm
not worded
assuming that is
like very specific.
yeah. I'm assuming that as well. But we also have the Merc Mayhem and Payday, so
Yep.
we can get some gold from there, and that usually gives us some pretty good gold.
Yeah, it
Um,
does. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you
so
go in the higher tiers.
yeah, so raining gold and then that. So this is like the best time for y'all to get gold
Mm-hmm.
if you need it, because like
Exactly.
I said, I really need it. So let's
I
do it.
just need I need to get one more mercenary to 7 stars, and then I can get to the maximum of that. So that'll be cool. I just don't know who I'm going. I don't think I can get any of them to max stars before their event comes, though.
Yeah, lately the way I've been going is like I haven't been farming. Well, okay, that's a lie. Before I wasn't farming, I was getting specific characters up or working on specific teams. And
Mm-hmm.
then for a while I just stopped. And then I started just farming characters, especially when Ma was coming out because I wanted Ma this round. Um
Mm-hmm.
so I hadn't really touched anything that increased my TCP on both accounts. So I know I had some people catch up to me, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with it because I'm trying to get these characters ready. I need them. So having the highest
Yeah.
TCP is not important. It's more about just the grind. The grind. I hate the grind, but it is
Mhm.
what it is. But for as updates, that's pretty much what's coming over this week. So as most, like you said, so the Sinister Assembly that's coming through. Uh, excuse me. Doctor's orders milestone to open your assembly orbs. Orange
Mhm.
and purple gear. Did we mention the 5 elite credits that they're going to be giving out?
Which one?
The 5 elite credits.
It doesn't mention where it's coming from. It does
It
mention
it
it though in
doesn't.
the summary. It does
No.
say join the meeting of evil minds this September and earn big rewards in the Sinister Assembly event. Pilfer purple orange gear along with elite 5 credit gold and more as you pay tribute to the Sinister 6 leader. It
Hmm.
doesn't mention where we're going to be getting them out from.
Yeah, it doesn't. So I mean,
Yeah.
but I still wanted to mention it, just so it's there.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's
we
there.
it's there's not too much. I'm more excited to get Electro because I would
Mm.
like to have her.
Oh,
Am I
yeah.
going to work on her when I get her? Probably not. But I want to get her unlocked because 2 days after the last podcast, I finally decided to recruit Swarm. He was just sitting there in my roster.
Yeah.
Every time I went in there, he's like right there in the front, so you can unlock them. And I just gave him an ugly look. I just didn't want him. But he's finally in my roster now. But I'm not gonna touch him. I have other characters that are more important to work on right now.
Right.
So
The funny thing is, like, they added Swarm into the premium orbs before his event even finished. So I was shocked because it didn't put a notice up until later, and then I unlocked the premium and I got 25 of him, and I'm like, eh? And then like an hour later, they like put a notice up saying saying exactly that he's going to be added. He's been added to the mega premium and basic orbs, I think.
he's more like a mega bitch, but
He's in the he's in the premium like before the event finished, and normally they wait like a week or two,
I
which
think
kind of
they just added him and didn't want to say anything and maybe made his drops really low, or they just accidentally added him in there early, and then they're gonna come out and say, so we were just testing.
No, they
No.
sent the in-game message like an hour after I got him at 25 shots.
Oh yeah,
An hour later they released it in the game in-game message box.
they
So,
probably noticed people are unlocking them, like, oh shit, they're onto us. We need to
so they added him, yeah.
type up that email real quick. So who knows? Um,
Exactly. So I mean, it was odd, very odd.
yeah. Well, he's gonna sit his ass at the bottom of my roster. So what I mean, I will say I have used him. I have used him to remove a boost in war. That's about it. He's just gonna be sitting there. Speaking of wars, we actually just won our last one, and a great job to my team because I've been super busy. I wasn't even on. I got on to do 5 attacks, and I think I did like 1 or 2 less than 5, but I got on and just knocked those out, and then I was gone all day. Wasn't really on, so I'm sorry guys, but I'm glad y'all won. Yay! Those guys have been fighting like crazy though lately in wars. We've been getting some pretty stupid matches, and then we've been getting some evens. If we get even matches, we usually win. But once we get those overpowered teams just out of nowhere, yeah, we're just no. It's
it happens, especially with the ELO system. That's how it works. You win more, you get worse character, you get heavy opponents. The more you win.
Yeah, I mean, usually about once a month or once every other month, I'll just tell them like, "Hey, we're just gonna do a burner, so y'all go ahead and just get your attacks in, but don't stress about it. Like, we're not gonna make calls, we're not gonna do anything. Just do what you need to do, and then just move on." So
we do the same thing, but only after the first hour of war. If we notice that the other team is just killing us after an hour, like we had a war maybe 4 or 5 wars ago now. Within the first hour and a half, I had done my 2 attacks. I went somewhere. I came back after an hour and a half. I just logged into the game, and we were down by like 800 points, and it was only an hour and a half in. So we were just like, fuck it. Free for all. Do what you need. Get your 8 attacks. Get the World Warrior points, but whatever. We didn't fight that war because it was like, we already lagged behind too much.
yeah, that happened to us 2 wars ago. We were I was really confident. Like, there was this pretty beefy team we had in there. I got both my accounts, and I used each account on each side of that room because we were trying to destroy it.
Yeah.
And I was feeling good. Like, I was taking down their big ass teams. I was like, "We got this, guys. Like, we got this room. Let's move on."
Yeah.
I get a message from Revenger. Hey, have you looked at war recently? And when you hear that, that's never good.
Exactly.
So I went and looked. Oh boy, we had from 100-point lead. just like you, they were already close to 1,000. We were still like at 3 or 4.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I just stood there and just thought, well, this fucking sucks. We're gonna lose. And then we ended up losing. We lost badly, but you know, we tried.
Mm.
We tried.
It happens sometimes. I don't know. To get some alliances out there that just mandate,
Yeah,
like mandate a certain amount of attacks within a certain time limit. And I don't know how sustainable that is because if you don't know, the Ravens flock started over 2 years ago, and yeah, we've had a lot of members come and go, but a lot of the core is still with us and still playing the game. And you don't play a game for 2.5 years like we have to and not get burnt out. So somehow we managed to find a good balance on not getting burnt out. You know?
yeah.
And I
Isn't
don't
that the truth?
and we are strict and at least in the Black Alliance we're strict. But I don't know, we don't mandate on the certain level of a lot of alliances do. I think I've discussed this before, but there are
Yeah,
alliances, yeah. Like they will kick you if you don't attack. If you don't like buy 3 attacks at the beginning of the war, and then use all 5 of them within the first hour and a half, you're gone from the alliance.
yeah. That was gonna be that would have been really tough for me today actually. So or yesterday. So
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm glad there is no war today.
yeah. Plus, we're an international alliance, so we have a slow burn. We always attack like throughout the whole 24 hours of war.
Hmm.
Sometimes there's gaps, but otherwise it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, I will say this whole time I've been doing Doom 1.9 right now.
Uh-huh.
I was really confident, like halfway, and then
Yeah.
I got fucked.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I'm gonna try that again. But yeah, I'm surprised I haven't been burnt out. Starting 2 or 3 different alliances, running my
Yeah.
main one, then running
Yeah.
each one as they started.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
no, there is burnout is real. It's something. It happens. I mean, one of our longtime members is retired, and you're using his account now. So
we keep it alive. We keep people alive here.
yeah.
We keep them
So I
alive.
mean, there is definite burnout can happen with this game. So we just try and keep things as not as stiff as it could be. You
Hmm.
know,
Oh
otherwise
yeah.
you burn
Oh,
out quick. I can't imagine playing at that level.
everyone
You
needs
know.
just a little break.
Hmm.
Just a wee little breather.
Yep.
But yes, it's it could.
All right.
It's very repetitive each day. So I mean, I don't blame any of them. It happens. So what
Hmm.
can you do?
Correct.
Nothing. But when all these freaking characters keep coming out, then that's when I'm just like, okay, I need a break because I just want a break from characters already, to be honest. So yeah, but it's okay. We'll be fine. But yeah,
Hmm.
we do have a lot of core. We do have a lot of great things going on here. We have a lot of channels too. I mean, if anyone wanted to, just to see it, it's not all just Marvel in here. There's different
Right.
stuff. Um, yeah, there's different
Hmm.
stuff. I was gonna be hosting that tournament for purple, but since we had 2 that left,
Oh yeah.
I was like, well, let me just wait. Let me give it some time. So
Hmm.
I was ready for it and everything. I was already gonna get them that new gift card. I put out, and I know what I said. I'm sticking with it. We no, we have tournaments. If they win, I give them a Google or an iTunes uh gift cards if they want to use the game or something. I was actually thinking about getting like a Visa card for someone, and they
Oh.
can use that money like wherever they want. But you know, I just haven't decided yet.
Hmm.
Or just be like, hey, what's in your wish list? I'll buy it and send it to you. Well, like 50 under. I'm not. Or maybe
Yeah,
30
that's
under.
what
But
I was
no.
gonna say.
Okay.
Which
This
with
isn't
which
this.
wish list, because some
Well,
things you can buy for hundreds of thousands online.
it's gonna be something minimal. I'm not over here trying to get into someone's OnlyFans. I'm just trying to help someone out. Because they'll do that. Do you want my subscription? Here's my wish list. Like, why am I gonna buy a random person's wish list? I want my own shit. Buy me some shards. Unlock me some characters. Like, that's not really a wish, but I'm just saying, So no. But we'll start it soon, and then we'll have the world tournament for the flock.
Yeah, we need to do that. But what I was thinking, I will mention it here since we have flock listeners. We want to do some kind of qualifier from each alliance and not send everybody on a random basis. You know what I mean? Maybe that's an idea we can talk about.
We could, or we could always do alliance versus alliance just to see, or like you said too, we could just we get certain amounts from each alliance and we do something. I know for the overall World Cup that I had here. I mean, when I first came up with the idea, I was just like, let's just have everyone fight each other. We give them a prize.
Yeah.
Tested it in my team. It worked out well. And then we did it with the entire Discord group, and that went really well too. And I think this next time, I think I had mentioned it to you before. I want to have it as a theme, and since we're getting near Halloween, I'm thinking about having like specific characters that people can use, mix and match. So it's gonna be I'm gonna see what we can do, or I just might have people only stick to specific groups, So
right. Yeah, but we haven't completely discussed everything yet, so we're not making an announcement. We're just discussing our brain patterns.
Yes, we just want you to know we're not actually doing it.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna get that. I know. Actually, you know what? I know this is slightly there, but we do have someone who wants to help. Rubik's, one of our members. He wanted to help with where the fuck is his chat? Oh, here it is. He just wanted to help with I asked him if he wanted to help out with setups and things like that. So he said help organizing or get things, dates and rules, scheduling set up. I mean, I told him that I was the one that made it, so rules and things like that are pretty much set. Like they're gonna copy from the first one, except we're just gonna change a couple of things. But watching over it and marking the winners is something definitely that we need something with too.
No, correct. I agree. Definitely.
So we definitely have stuff here. As much as I don't like PvP and stuff, I watch my group fight each other for a prize in the end. So who knows? They might just get a smile from me. I'm gonna get so many people upset if I did that. But yes, so we got stuff here. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what's going on with Marvel Strike Force. There hasn't been a lot today.
Yeah, there have been some data leaks, data mines. I think we discussed it last week. Mostly it's almost getting to confirmed basis. We're gonna get She-Hulk, Scream from the symbiotes, and Anti-Venom from the symbiotes.
Oh, Violet's gonna be so excited for that one.
So
I can hear him screaming with excitement.
So yeah, apparently, Lethal Dose is going to be a blitz. It's called the Lethal Dose Blitz. And it looks like, it's going to be a blitz for Anti-Venom.
Huh.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get a Scream blitz called the Locks of Terror blitz. But this is going to be a blitz. I think the blitz is going to be it's going to be a standard blitz. Sorry, and then we're going to get another blitz for She-Hulk. So this isn't exactly going to be released on the same patch. I don't think they're going to do 3 blitzes a patch.
Yeah, I can't wait for that 100 shard unlock and blitz.
And this She-Hulk is called the Emerald Liberator.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can get behind that, I guess. But I just don't want any more 100 sharp unlock for Blitz. I hate it. I really do.
And then another leak, another data mine leak, that we could be getting possible rewards for completing Dark Dimension more than 2 times. Dark Dimension 1 and Dark Dimension 3 and Dark Dimension 4.
Why not Dark Dimension 2?
Because we already got that as in the terms of the
With
frames.
Voltron. Oh well.
So we don't. Yeah, I don't know what the achievements will be there. I don't know what the rewards for the achievements will be, but it'll be under the achievement section. So maybe new frames, maybe add-on frames.
Okay, I know I
Yeah.
still do it. I know like even when one of our members retired, I saw his frame and I was like, no, we're gonna fix this. So I've been doing DDT with his, and I'm just going for the aesthetics of the frame.
Yeah.
I always get the I used to get when we had new members, I would get the congratulations. I'm like, no, this is like my 20th time. Like, it's okay. I'm just doing this because there's nothing else to do in the game right now. But
Right.
yeah, I mean that would be cool. I would really be interested in that. Maybe like some extra timed completions would be nice, or just it'll be nice just to get minor things like give me some gold for completing it. Farm some gold, and I don't mean like per node. Give me something for like like you said, for completing it. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So
Right.
hopefully that goes well. I really do hope that goes well.
Mhm.
But we'll find out soon.
And if you go to the Wikipedia page, apparently of Marvel Strike Force, there are some characters that have been added as upcoming that wasn't mentioned before, and 2 of them. We know Red Guardian from the Black Widow movie. We know he's been in the data files a while now. So
Mhm.
Red Guardian and Gambit. So those guys who've been screaming for Gambit.
We're gonna
He's
get another
possibly coming.
X-Men.
Another X-Man, yeah.
Give me
So we'll
another.
have 2.
Fix Defenders, man.
Yeah.
Show some love to the OG. You showed some love to Wave 1. Show some love to Defenders. Like, come on, or just give me Punisher's military tag. Stop being a bunch of dicks and give me something.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I agree. But I mean, yeah,
that's a lot of X-Men.
Gambit. A lot of people have been screaming for Gambit for a while now, and they
If
tend
we're
to
gonna get a
listen.
Gambit, we're gonna probably get Rogue.
Yeah, that's probably coming too. So
My God,
we're
what
gonna end up.
is with the Sinister Six and X-Men love right now that's going on? They could add some more. They can add some more Shield characters. They can add some other Avengers, fix Defenders. They could do something with Supernatural. Give us Moon Knight for Mercenaries or Defenders.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
No, I
I
know.
guess.
I understand your frustration. I mean, like X-Men is one of the biggest franchises in the Marvel universe. I mean, how many
Yeah.
X-Men are there? There's a lot of X-Men. So, and people grew up with X-Men, like with our age. They grew up with the X-Men Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh, I did too. I'm not hating on X-Men.
Yeah.
Let's just clear that out of the way now. I'm just hating that. Look, I just want more tunes for different groups. That's all.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to say that that's probably why. And a lot of people have been screaming for Gambit for a while. Gambit, Rogue. Uh, yeah, before that, people were screaming for Emma Frost. And now we got her.
Oh
So,
boy, this game is gonna turn into a huge fan service more than anything else. I could just
that's the thing. I've noticed that people in social communities about the game, they go on like tirades and they bring it up every day. Like, when are we getting whatever character? And everyone will chime in and everyone will want it, and then they do it. Like, give it a few months, it'll happen. I mean, Emma Frost was almost a meme level in terms of people asking for her. And
it
it
makes
happened,
sense.
you know?
I
And
guess.
that's probably why we're getting anti-venom and Agent Venom, because people don't have imaginations when it comes to well, Agent Venom hasn't been confirmed, but anti-venom.
Just go to Google and type in Marvel characters.
Yeah,
Don't
they don't want to do that. They want to
you,
do something they
you
know,
can
and
you
you know,
can
and they know
literally
it.
type in popular Marvel characters, and I've done this, and I actually did it during our last podcast. And when you do that, pretty much everyone that shows up in there, maybe for the exception of one, if I remember, is in Marvel Strike Force right now.
Well,
So, like, yeah, just one day, just look at that, and you're gonna be like, okay, like that's where Foxnet and Scopely are they're just going to Google, typing it up, and then be like, okay, we're gonna use these guys now. So,
well,
whatever.
I mean, the probable next big team rework is going to be a quantum team, is what they call it, the quantum realm. When it comes to Ant-Man, Wasp, and then they're going to release 3 more from that side of things, which I think is going to be Ghost, Yellow
maybe they
Jacket.
should, maybe they should, you know, work on some teams before releasing more characters. Fix Hand. Hand, for as much dodging as they could have, that team could be so much better.
Yeah, but you see, Scopely and Foxnet, they don't rework teams without. Well, that's not true, actually. I don't know why. Wave 1, they didn't release anyone new for them.
They
So
just
they just
touch them up.
reworked them.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
just give
again,
it quality work.
the rework for Wave 1 wasn't wasn't stupendous,
No, but it does make them usable.
Usable, right?
So
Just
which is nice because I mean I've used them in war a couple times in some other places and they survive. They win.
yeah,
I mean
true.
I'm not saying put them up against mercenaries or a Hydra team, but but they do
Right.
work in others. They're really helpful now. But I mean Hand could totally use a little touch me up. Just a little TLC, fix them up a little bit. Some
Right.
of them should be hitting a little harder, at least. At least I think. Or they have high dodge, and then you hardly ever get dodge from them. So I mean, I don't know.
No, I agree. I agree. I mean, definitely Hand needs a rework. Ravagers need a rework. We do need a team for Ant-Man and Wasp. And they don't have anyone in MSF currently, so releasing new characters for them makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
No,
something.
it all makes sense. I'm just ranting, just wishing for better things. But yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's the end of my rant. Besides the update, I think we've totally covered a good amount. We've gone through it. We've ranted. We've talked.
Yep.
We didn't theorize this time, which I'm okay with because if we did that would take forever. But
Yeah, for sure.
I hope everyone is getting ready to get their Sinister 6 characters a little bit stronger, or just their other teams. Work on that X Force to get Doc Ock and Electro. You'll go ahead and add to another Sinister 6 team. So things are coming though. It's just gonna take time. So work on those teams. Let us know who got Doc Ock and who starts kicking ass in raids and war and just in general, because I want to see how Doc Ock works. I don't really watch the videos. I really should, but whatever.
Well, apparently he's going to be cool, so let's see what he does.
Yeah, we're gonna be finding out soon. But guys, I really hope y'all enjoyed this podcast of Marvel Strike Force with the Flop. Next week we will have our next one ready. Do I know what we're going to be talking about? No, I don't. But
no, we never know.
No, but we let you know as soon as it starts. But
yeah, for sure.
But again, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Please let us know what you thought about it. Criticize us, compliment us, whichever. And we will see y'all on the next episode. Peace.
Spread the word, guys. Spread the word. Cheers.